flatulence, so he's exerting himself. So he was obviously sitting underneath this tree's shade for a moment. But he'll settle down. Hey, relax, big guy. Hey. Maybe that's what's upsetting him, is that his trunk has been cut off and shortened. I don't know what's happened to him. Can you see the trunks?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's probably like he got caught in a wire snare or something somewhere down the line in his life. We don't have anything like that in this reserve, but this reserve is so big it goes into Mozambique, it goes into Zimbabwe. The areas, I mean, okay, let's see how these guys. But cleverly, by putting up in the tree, the hyenas can't get anything from it.
Is there anybody that can climb up?
Another leopard. Lions are not bad climbers, but they can't come down that well. So they climb up and then they fall out the tree and they come down.
What's his name again?
Makum Sava.
A female?
Yeah.
Makum Saba.
Yeah, Makum Sava with a V. Sava. Makum Sava. And that's Mother Earth. She's a very
Mother
pale
Earth.
leopard. She's actually quite a light-coloured leopard compared to all other leopards. She's a beautiful little girl.
Mm-hmm. So beautiful.
How old is she? Did you tell us and I didn't hear?
No, I didn't tell you. She is. It's quite a youngish leopard. She's probably about 6 years old, 6, 7. I can actually give you the exact date. We've got a lovely little app with all our leopards on them, which really helps us.
How many do you have?
27.
Oh, wow.
27? That's it, I think.
Now, if those elephants keep wrecking those trees, they're not going to have a place to
Exactly.
hide.
Exactly.
So the hyena was coming around.
Yeah, so 2016, so 7, huh? Yeah. So it's probably so close second, hyena and elephant. So what happens, I mean, we have a situation where we'll be following a leopard driving through the bushes, and because we're making noise, we're bundu bashing stuff like that, hyenas will pop in to come and investigate, just to check what you're following.
Yes.
And they'll go, there's a leopard, and then they'll follow the leopard.
Wow.
Because they're looking for a free meal. And like I said, it's the intelligence of wanting a free meal that makes them a scavenger, because they, I mean, if you don't have to exert yourself, you can just sit there, wait for it to drop a bone out the tree and eat that. I mean, why would you go any further? So they kind of got a bad rep as a bad animal, but they're actually not. Very, very clever animal. Yes.
So behind they run in packs too. They run in packs.
The hyenas, yeah, so when the hyenas do want to hunt, falls down and bounces off the vehicle, and a little bit of interesting interaction.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool, man. Neighbouring lodge.
What is the name of this leopard?
Shadulu.
Saduli.
Shadulu, which means termite mound. So we called her because she's one of these poses that likes to sit on a termite mound and do the left and right. And she's got also a young male leopard, and it's a very relaxed young male leopard. So I wish it was here. I don't know. I'm just checking the trees to see if it's around. Salivating, okay, so there's stress, so there must be, maybe there's another ingre, maybe. So she's salivating, which normally means she's stressed out.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
So either something's happening here, there's another leopard in the area. Oh, stations, I've got Shaduli here, inflow of Arapis of Camp Dam.
In a video of her tail wagging. Looking back and forth. And she's onto something.
Yeah, so she was definitely salivating, so I don't know what that's caused. Look at these are called thick knees. These little birds coming in. They're very curious about it, but they're
Just
probably
thick
going to shout and
cricket.
scream at
Got
it. I think she's going to move.
You think she's gonna hunt?
Could do. I just hope she doesn't go into the lodge, because she does like to hang around in lodges.
Oh, really?
If she goes to the lodge, obviously I can't follow her into the lodge, but if she goes this way, we will be able to follow her. Yeah, we get lucky with a bit of a hunt.
That's awesome.
Beautiful, huh?
So when she's salivating, it means that she's ready to hunt?
Nah, it means there's a stress. I mean, there's a problem. Something's going on, so she's stressing. So it either means that maybe her cubs can't find a cub. Maybe she's been trying to find a cub and can't find a cub, or she's got another leopard in the area. I just don't know which leopard would be in this area. Because we've got Mokumsaba and her are the ones that they've got. They share a boundary. So it's a pink mark there.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. So it's healed up nicely. Yeah. No, they don't. They could be natural. Yes, they heal up quickly. Okay, I'm gonna. I love that tail. That's a grumpy tail, but a scorpion tail. Fool. See that wind feeling, huh? I'm just gonna steal her kill, so she'll stop hunting now if she sees the hyena. She doesn't want to kill and feed the hyena, so. Yeah, that's a bigger one. This is a big female. Starting. She's got other plans. I might find. Normally this area is full of impalas. But it's pretty unlucky in the afternoon.
The hyenas come in and chew the tires off.
So, yeah. All right, no problem. Perfect. She's got to make all the sums now and see if she can do it or not. She's waiting for them to come to her. I mean, if she wanted to, she would walk off the road, but she doesn't care, so she just walks right against the vehicle. Five brothers with them, so there should have been 7. And for some reason, these guys were about probably 3 months older, so they were from a different litter, but the boys had all kind of got together, same father, different mother, so the same. And then these guys got kicked out 3 months earlier and started the voyage to here. And then when the next 3 months later got kicked out, because when they're sexually mature they get kicked out by the dominants. And they just didn't link up again, because if they'd come into this area they would have sorted out all this issue very quickly, you know, because the moment we've got one dominant guy, there used to be a coalition of 3, we've got one left, and he's now being very intelligent in his own right, because he should have kicked out his sons now that are now sexually mature, but he's saying, hey guys, hang around for a little while. There's lions, and those lionesses are getting killed. So now the pride now is him, one female, and 5 sub-adults.
So why are these other? Why are other prides doing it?
Because there's always competition. So even though there's 4 prides of lions in their
Yes.
territory,
For
they are all
each
fighting for
group.
their own territory. So
Yeah,
they've got their own little block of their territory that they, and if they cross each other, they will fight each other to the death.
And that's males and females.
Males and females. Obviously, these guys will try and be peaceful. They'll just come in and say, "Hey, stop!" Because they want more females. You know, they don't want them to beat each other. So they won't take a side. But yeah, there are young males and females that prides.
It's amazing.
Very special, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what lions do.
Sleep.
They power nap for 20 hours a day. Yeah. So they sleep for 20, and then they get up and active for 4. The elephants are the other way around. The elephants sleep. Road or whatever. Yeah, that's right there. African buffaloes,
That's something.
or Cape buffaloes. The little bird on the back that was there that just flew off was an oxpecker.
Never gets too old, does it?
No, these are phenomenal. So these guys are broken off from the big breeding herds. They bachelors. So there's a couple of them. I can see at least 4 here. I don't know how many more. 5, probably more. But so they've moved off the big herds of a couple of 100 individuals. They move through here, and then these guys are just walking at the back the whole time, and they just target it because they're always at the back of the herd. The lions are coming in, and then they take them on and obviously kill them. And then these guys decide it's not worth being the target at the back, so they break off. And I kind of joke, it's like they go to the local pub. The boys leave the girls and go to the local pub and hang out for the rest of their lives at the local pub, which is the local mudwalla.
Paul, how do I turn this on again?
Nice angle.
Stadium seating.
And we've got a grey-backed rhino now. Here we go, Rhino. Just gonna let me come in. Let me get flat and then we So there was a second rhino here somewhere. Just go down. Diet, when you're medication, you're the man. You know, you've done it. You've succeeded. That's the problem. It's got nothing to do with any belief anymore. Because I mean, you chew your fingernails. That's what you get. It's the same as creatine. But yeah, as far as the what it's done to their behavior, I was very against it initially because I was worried about their behavior patterns changing and stuff. Because the horn, I mean, if they didn't need a horn, they wouldn't have a horn.
Right,
so the horn has got a very important part in their lives. One of it is that they spend a lot of time designing their horn, so they grind it and round, and they shape it. And if you're a very good designer and you've got a beautiful horn, you're more spectacular to the girls because you look more beautiful. The other thing is females have a much thinner, sharper horn, and that's to keep amorous males off them. So the males come in, they try and get their way, and she beats the hell out of them. The males then have a much thicker, broader, stockier horn, and that's what when they fight each other, they basically try and hook each other under the armpits, and they try and roll each other. So the fighting is like a sumo kind of wrestling, try and roll the person onto its back, and then that's how you win. So those are all gone out the window now because the horns are no longer here. I've seen the behavior change. It's become more vocal. So they shout at each other now instead of, so the girl still beats the hell out of the guy, but now she just headbutts him.